Hello, first, good day, everyone. So today we're going to see how you can position yourself in Fiverr. Okay, sorry, on Fiverr, and how you can be consistent with it. So, last class we actually taught you how to just create gigs, and so these are just a quick answer to what we've created. So, firstly, you need to have an heading. That's one you'll say that I will. So here's my heading. Look at it. I will, let me just go back again, sorry. Create, next we I will, then you now I create full logo for your business, for your restaurant BLP juice business in 24 hours. So this is more like you are niching down, right? One thing with Fiverr or whatever freelance you could be is that you need to niche down to what particular thing they are looking for. Because when you search, like you are a user now, if you search, I want a food logo, this is what will come up. These are your things, these are the food logo, everything. These are what will come up in your place. So it's very important to niche down. You cannot say you just logo design. You can say you do logo graphic design. You are going broader, and which is not going to help you. The best is to do niche down. So look at what you do best, then you niche down to that extent. So fine. Um, that's easy for niching down. You can see create full logo for this one BRPGs. So you if you have studied other people's, or this is what you actually see, so you're just making yourself, so making yourself standing out. Now you use 24 hours, others may not say 24 hours, and you look at what is possible within yourself. Though you can't put price, because your price is also definitely going to reflect, but do something that will just engage them at a very short hour. Look at see full logo for your restaurant BLB juice business in 24 hours. So this is what this person can do. So you just do that, and that's all. So another thing is that from your setup, this one is actually the description of what you do. This is a full description. So in full description, you also be mindful of your keywords too. Keywords are the things that possibly your users, people who are supposed to be your client, will actually look for. So you can see, you be careful with it. So you can see logo will keep on appearing, branding, identity, so that whenever they search for it, it's going to be appearing here. So just here to just like a pitching. This description is more like pitching. You're going to tell the customer, convince it in a very short one, on how they can engage you, and how you are better than the rest. So you put them down. You can use ChatGPT in case you are short of words. ChatGPT is always there for you. So now you have, but if ChatGPT somehow they may say it's not looking big, you can also use Summarizer or Qbot to summarize, or rather you still use the ChatGPT to summarize in case it's a very long one. So that's for GPT. You get to know, just type whatever you want in jazz, or just express yourself in detail in ChatGPT, and it's going to come up for you. So this is it. So now it's actually brought you to three options, like three of the price options. Very important to put these three of the price option. You have $10, $5, $70. This is what the person can do. So you look at all your competitors to what can they offer. You're just a new seller, and you want to start you can't just start very big, because it's a competitive market. So you start a very low price, but make sure that the low price is worth it. Not that low price will stress you, or is looking like you are maybe a scammer. Though scammers are not allowed in Fiverr, but whatever you put on the place is what you have to deliver. But this is it. So actually, the client will see it as from the biggest to the lowest. So from the lowest, just put what you can do. You can see this person post 2D, 3D logo, transparent printable files. He did all of this. He marked his photo, 3D mockup. This is what he can do for that $10. Or this one to $35. This is what it can do for $35. And this $70 is what the person can do for $70. And this is it for how you can what's it called, start with launch yourself on Fiverr. So outside that, now I told you it's more like a shop. That's Fiverr Market is a shop, right? So you just have to be there every time. So one important thing for you to be there all the time is that you have to be present. Like you must be online all the time when you are on Fiverr, so that anytime customer wants to see will see you, will get you, right? But if you are offline, expecting customer will contact you offline, that one won't work. So you need to be online, and there are many online with many things to make yourself online. You can actually put on your app all the time online on Fiverr. But what I suggest mostly is that you have maybe an app that will reload, because most times Fiverr actually off after maybe I think 2 minutes or 3 minutes or so. So you may think you are online, meanwhile at the other end from your customers they didn't see you online. So there are many. I think there's one called Reflow. So you go to your Play Store, and you will look for, I think they call it Reflow. It depends on Reflow, right? Reflow app. So this Reflow app, I will show you the Reflow itself. This is it's not working. It may not be on your app store. Let me see. The Reflow, it's not here. So Reflow is not here. So I think you can go Fiverr Active. Fiverr, Fiverr, Fiverr Active. I think five fair active, something like this. So you can see when you come here, there are many reloaders. These are the reloaders you can use for Fiverr. So you can use auto reload. Actually, it makes you use 3 reloads at the same time. It's installed already. We have Fiverr reloader. This is another one. I've installed that already. So web refresher. This is for if you are using web, or yeah, you can do that for that. So one thing with this reloader, let me open it, is that it makes you stay online. So I put Fiverr already. So if you have maybe 2 Fiverr account, you can do that with those 2 months. You understand? So it's also important to know that when you are on Fiverr, you shouldn't depend on only one account, right? You should have like multiple accounts on Fiverr. And you are using your phone, you can use a dual space, right? This is my Fiverr for this. Then the URL, I can just come here and go to app, select app, and look for the app I will use. Yeah, you just go to my, I have dual space, I have Fiverr. So the dual space, the dual space is just more like you are cloning, right? So just come here, press dual space, so that as it's loading, when I say starts, it keeps so just come here. So you can see it's load every seconds, it keeps loading, and this way you continue to be online. That is the way. So and another thing with Fiverr is that it makes you stay I mean it gives you the chance of like having a lot of gigs, right? You can put, here is just 4, you can add more gigs, right? So far I think minimum is 7. So once it's beyond 7, you create another account. These are just tweaks. Just create another account. Fiverr don't allow it, but you should have a lot of email. So just look for, just create, get more chances. So you can see it's reloading, and this is how it keep reloading. So that's how it is. So at that point, once the customer needs you, you just get you to see you online. So the last thing I will also talk about is the last thing I want to talk about is buyer requests. It gets to some point that you get buyer requests, right? Well, as for now, just continue be reloading so that customer can see you. So when you get to some point, the buyer request will be shown to you. For this, we call it a time. We'll, next time, the next one we'll talk about is Mostly maybe we'll go to Upwork, we'll jump to Upwork, and also if there's any other thing on Fiverr, we're going to explain it in just a brief in the next video. For now, bye.